In video games, my favorite weapon is always the shotgun. I play too much Doom. However, as you probably know, shotguns work very differently in real life and in GURPS too, so let's take a look at the shotguns and their rules. If we take a look at the shotgun table from GURPS High-Tech, we will see an unusual notation in the rate of fire column. What does this mean? The first number is the number of shots per attack, and the second number is the number of projectiles per shot. Thus, if you fire a shotgun that says 3 times 9, then you may fire 3 shots and release 27 projectiles, or 2 shots and 18 projectiles, or 1 shot and 9 projectiles. This total number defines your bonus to attack from rapid fire, so it's much easier to land a hit with a shotgun. Due to this effect, the shotguns have an effective recoil of 1, despite not actually being recoilless. You can also fire rifled slugs that deal more damage and have more range. In that case, use the first number in the rate of fire column and the number after the slash in the recoil column. The same rules apply to firing other full-bore types of ammunition such as APDS, beanbags or high explosive. But let's go back to the multiple projectile ammunition, such as normal shot, birdshot, rock salt, rubber shot or anything similar. At extremely close range, the shots don't have enough time to spread. At ranges less than 10% of half damage range, do not apply the rate of fire multiplier to rate of fire. Instead, multiply both basic damage dice and the target's DR by half that value, rounded down. GURPS Tactical Shooting talks about this a bit more, explaining that in real life, such a close shot usually hits with all pellets, but this mechanic assumes half their number for the damage, to not make shotguns unrealistically lethal. It also provides an alternative way that is more authentic. Use recoil statistic for slugs, not shot, and change the damage type to huge piercing. However, these rules assume unchoked barrels. A barrel can be slightly constricted at the muzzle. Such barrels are called choked barrels. For choked barrels, this extremely close range is 20% of half damage range, not 10%. But beyond this range, subtract 1 from the effective gun's skill, but multiply the number of hits scored by 1.5. Most full-bore ammunition is incompatible with shotgun chokes. Pyramid 355 has an additional rule for Ultratech shotguns. At TL9, all shotguns are fitted with an auto-adjustable smart choke for free. You can easily switch it between the unchoked and choked modes, but now you also have an option to change the shot pattern from a circle to an oval. A horizontal oval pattern gives +1 to hit human-sized targets, but also increases your effective recoil to 2, reducing the number of hits scored. A vertical oval pattern gives -1 to hit, but the number of hits scored is doubled. This is how shotguns behave at extremely close ranges, but what about the opposite? The shot does spread after all. Rules for that can be found in GURPS Tactical Shooting. Unchoked shotguns have a chance of hitting 1 hex to the left or right of the target, chosen by the shooter. This happens at or beyond half damage range, and 4 hexes to the left or right, or 2 to the left and 2 to the right of the target, at or beyond 3 times half damage range. This spread is tripled for birdshot loads. Choke shotguns multiply these ranges by 1.5. However, you do not actually roll against your skill to hit these unintended targets, it's just a matter of luck. Use the rules for hitting the wrong targets. Unfortunately, there are no interactions with the oval smart choke option from Pyramid 355. If you'd like cinematic shotgun spread, take the scatter gun perk from GURPS Gunfu. GURPS High-Tech and GURPS Tactical Shooting have rules for sawed-off shotguns. You can shorten the barrel, and there are 2 degrees of shortening. And you can also saw off the shoulder stock. Shortening the barrel decreases bulk and weight, but increases muzzle blast, making it easier to locate you in the dark. Removing the shoulder stock also decreases bulk and weight, but also reduces accuracy and increases slug recoil and strength requirement. Finally, I would like to mention how reloading works, because the numbers given on the table sometimes might not paint the whole picture. A muzzle-loading shotgun with flintlock or caplock action takes 40 seconds to reload per barrel. A successful fast-draw ammo roll reduces this to 30. A breech-loading shotgun with flintlock or caplock action takes 10 seconds to reload, regardless of position. Fast-draw ammo reduces this to 8 seconds. To reload a fixed ammo single or multi-barreled breech loader, it takes 1 ready maneuver to open the breech, 1 to remove the spent cartridge, 1 to retrieve a fresh cartridge, 1 to insert it, and 1 to close the breech. A successful fast-draw ammo roll reduces this time from 5 seconds to 4. To reload a fixed ammo single or multi-barreled breech loader with an ejector, it takes 1 ready maneuver to open the breech, which automatically ejects the cases, 1 to retrieve a fresh cartridge, 1 to insert it, and 1 to close the breech. A successful fast-draw ammo roll reduces this time from 4 seconds to 3. To reload a shotgun with an internal magazine, it takes 1 ready maneuver to retrieve each cartridge and 1 to insert it. A successful fast-draw ammo roll reduces this time by a second for every 3 cartridges or fraction of thereof. GURPS tactical shooting has the double loading technique that lets you simultaneously insert 2 shells into a tube magazine of a shotgun or reload 2 barrels at once, just like what is shown for the super shotgun in Doom 2 or the normal shotgun in Doom 3. And that's it. I often see people complain about shotgun rules being unintuitive, but I have never had this problem with them. They seem intuitive enough for me. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time as always.